Ooh. Welcome everyone to our night of revelry. For all of you who have traveled far and wide, from the bedroom to the couch, or the study to the living room, welcome to the competition where we will fight for the crown to be named this year's Quiz Night. What? It's at night. Well...
Soon after.
Ooh. Well, welcome, competitors. I am your host for the Quiz Night tonight, and I'm going to be taking you through all of the rounds of questions that you are going to be challenged with. Now, I have to first go through some ground rules with you. There are no rules because there's no way to figure out how, when, who answered what question and all of that. So you are going to be marking yourselves based on your own answers to the questions along the way. Now, that doesn't mean that there are no winners. It does mean we aren't all winners, but we could all be winners in that respect, depending on which side of the glass you're looking at. But there will be a lucky draw at the end for all of the registered teams. So they will be able to win a brunch catered for 10 people when restrictions allow come that time. So that lucky draw is going to happen at the end of tonight, and you can see which team is going to come out more victorious than all of us, seeing as we don't know whose points are whose. But now for those teams who are watching together online in a video call and sharing screen and things like that, I just want to let you know that if the call drops or stops for any reason, whoever is controlling the shared screen can pause the video. And then once you get the call back up and running, you can then catch up and play again and carry on from where you left off. Or if you're on your own and you need a bathroom break, you can also hit the pause button. But not a Google break. Just a pause break, not for Google. No, none of that. Let me introduce you to some of the teams who we have playing along with us this evening. Rocking Roses, first up. I assume you were first to register because R is at the top of this list. Well done for being first. I tell you what, I'm going to send you a free voucher for 10 minutes of rain, redeemable any day there's clouds overhead. You guys, for getting in first in line, prizes in the post. Then Woodstock and Co. I don't know if that's down, past Salt River, or if that's reference to Charlie Brown, but anyway, welcome guys. United in Diversity, welcome as well. Then Team No Pressure? No pressure? Well, I hope you don't feel it at all this evening. Well, next up we have Golden Calf Milkshakes. You guys win a bonus call from the pastoral team for that name. Next up, Kids Are Us, welcome. Oceans 13 as well. I believe you guys have a reputation in this quiz, this annual quiz. No, it's fine. We don't need to. No, it's fine. Thank you. We don't need to hear it. Yeah, it's okay. Next up, Living La Vida Lockdown. Now, if I could give you a prize, you would get the best name so far. I think so. Living La Vida Lockdown. Welcome. Good luck. Egyptian Frog Casserole. I guess that's looking on the bright side of life. Welcome, guys. I hope you do all right. Next up, Rob's Rebels. Let me hear you! Yeah, that's not going to work. It's a bit of a dud joke. Moving on. Flying Burritos. Nice to... Whoa! Someone call security!
A few moments later.
Next team, Afrikaans is plesierig. Heeltemal verenigen, lekker melktaart. Nice to have you guys here. Digital Disciples. It's great to, or I would assume, have some of the younger generation with us here. The Ramblers, we're going to hear a lot from you, I'm sure. Fishhook's Finest, welcome. For the first time, this team is able to make it across the mountain. without coming across the mountain. This must be the most perfect quiz event for this team, the Fishhook's finest. Welcome, guys. Really happy to have you here. And then some of our last, because you guys are the last two on the list, Team Howlers. Welcome, Howlers. We are sure to hear from you along the way, I imagine. And your attention, please. Which I'm sure is a way of trying to get our attention when the name is mentioned, but this is not an audience thing. It's just, your attention, please. Can I, yes. Well, there we go. Now, I do believe we have some teams from overseas, one in Antalya, and some rogue representatives dialing in from Oxford, as well as even in our local provinces from KZN, teams that I know of. And welcome to you if you are playing from anywhere else that isn't Cape Town, South Africa. It is great to have you along, and we're looking forward to you enjoying this quiz night. Now, at the end, we will be sharing all of the answers, and you'll be able to mark yourselves out of the 120 points that are available. And there are a few bonus points, so technically you could get more than 100% for tonight's quiz. But I'm seeing some of the questions now. You're gonna need all the bonus points you can get to help you get some points on the board. Now, we have 11 rounds of questions, and they range from anything from sports to art to world attractions, you name it. We've got all the good things that make up a good quiz, and you'll be meeting a few interesting characters along the way. So, without further ado, welcome to tonight's quiz night. Now, we're going to have a fun round to start with, and it's got the theme of illnesses. It's the theme of illnesses. Now, you're going to see a list of illnesses described with emoji, and you need to decode the emoji to figure out which illness is on the list. Good luck! Welcome to round 2 of our quiz, where we've got our own version of Where's Ella? Now, this is going to have a home ground advantage to people who know the Bergfleet area. So, for you guys who are playing from overseas or near, just cross out this section on the answer pad. You don't have to add up the points for this, okay? So Ella is going to be standing in a bunch of different road locations, and you need to guess the name of the road that Ella is showing you. Now she'll show you with the direction of her arms as to what the road is called, which road we're talking about. So here comes the first location that Ella is standing in. There she is, pointing down this road. Got a bit of a bend there to throw you off. What street is Ella showing? Here we are now. This even has a little cycle track. Very nice. What street is Ella showing? What street? Now that becomes a bit trickier. Well, this is her background. What street is Ella showing? Right, there on the driveway in sunny suburbia. What street is Ella showing there? Now this looks like some kind of main thoroughfare with a lovely bike track. What street is Ella showing? Ooh, that could be the back ends of some part of Bergfleet. What street is Ella showing? Ah, lovely leafy trees. What street is Ella showing? Some familiar landmarks here. What street is Ella showing? And then bringing some finality to this round. What street is Ella showing? Welcome to my classroom, and our next round. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Now, before we get started, I have a bonanza question for you. How old is a 5th grader? You could win 2 return tickets up any escalator at Cavendish Square. Anyone? No? No, well, this is pre-recorded, so no one's going to give me an answer. You just have to go to Cavendish Square yourself. Ride them. Right, let's take roll call then, shall we? First up, let's see. Rocking Roses, have you made it this far? Are you with it? You still are good? Still with good, that's a good show. Woodstock & Co. Did you get to class on time this morning? Okay, good stuff. Kids Are Us, this is your round, kids. Hey, you should be in this. I'm backing you. Good stuff. Right, the Ramblers. I hear you. The Ramblers, I can hear. Thank you. Yes, you are. Can you just... No, enough. Keep it down. We've heard enough. Right, thank you. Okay, well, seems like everyone's on track so far. Let's get to our questions. So, you can see the list there. I'm going to go through them one at a time. What are all the factors of 8? What is the term for when water vapor leaves a leaf as part of the water cycle? The only water cycle I know about doesn't happen in leaves. What figurative language does this sentence illustrate? Try to light the fire. The last time I tried to light the fire, we ended up a few haystacks short of a harvest, if you know what I mean. But let's move on. What degree did Mohandas Gandhi have? With the coronavirus, we need to stay 1.5 meters apart from each other. What is the term for this? What do you call a 6-sided polygon? And we're not talking Frank or Janine or anything like that. But how are you guys doing so far? Let me check in. Rob's Rebels? Anything? Yeah? The Ocean's 13. Enough. Alright, we know. That's enough. Thank you. Let's carry on. What are the 7 life processes carried out by all living things to show us they are alive? You know, yes. Identify the relative pronoun in the sentence. I have a brother who is tall. Name 2 provinces that have the Atlantic Ocean as their border. That, just to clarify, that's South African provinces. In case you were provincial, you're in Canada, Canadian provinces or something. Lastly, on the food pyramid, which food group is avocado part of? And buttered toast is not the layer that we're thinking of the food pyramid. That's more where the food placement goes. It's on the food pyramid. Which food group is avocado a part of? Right, class, let's tally up your scores and see how you've done. 1, 2, 3. Lovely, good work. 4. Oh. Well, 3 out of 10 is a jolly good show so far. Hope you do better in the next rounds. Well, that was weird. Interesting to note how much knowledge from 5th grade doesn't really translate into much of one's later life. Anyway, I hope you're having fun so far, keeping up with your answers and your points, because next we're going into the round People and Places. Right, People and Places is a 5-minute round with 30 seconds per question. So, get your brains ticking, your pens wiggling, and your keypads typing wherever you are, however you're doing it. Get your team together. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get steady. Time starts now. Who was known as the lady with the lamp? Which English author immersed us into a crazy world in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? Who was the first person to be made an honorary citizen of the United States of America? In which city would you find the Galleria dell'Accademia? No. In which city would you find the Galleria dell'Accademia? It's there. You read it there. You got it. Which secondary color is also a city in the south of France? The Hunchback of Notre Dame was known by which other name? Petra is located in which country? Szechwal once ruled which people? Outside of Paris, which city in Africa contains the most French-speaking people? And now we're coming in. Last question, last few seconds. Who killed Cleopatra? That's it. Have you got your answers? No pressure. No pressure. You guys too. Nearly there. Time is almost getting close. And time's up. Right, pens down, fingers off the keyboard. Well done for a timed round. That got the blood pumping again, hey? Getting some speed into this, getting the brain working. All right, take a breather, take a breath, calm down, let's focus. We're gonna go into the next round. I do a lot of pointing, don't I? Bonjour, welcome my friends to a journey in this round through the world of art. We have wonderful recreations of the world's most magnificent art pieces for you to look at. Now the quiz is seeing what we have made and remembering what the real masterpiece's name is, or where it comes from, or who made it with the tip of the brush. I first want to check in, see how some of you are doing. Let's see how you are here. No pressure? How are you finding the pressure? This is the most pressure round because if you do not know your art, you do not know your culture. Let us see who else is here. Egyptian frog. Egyptian frog casserole? I like a casserole. And the frog. And then the digital Disciples. Keep it up, my friends. I hope your points are climbing. Alrighty, well done to you all so far for getting so many points. And now I hope that you are going to do so well in my recreations round. Let's begin. So, first up, you can see we have this beautiful recreation of a painting by Sandro Botticelli. Okay, so the first question, what is the name of this painting by Sandro Botticelli that we have recreated? The likeness is striking, like the pose. Now, moving on to the world of architecture. In which room and the palace would you find Rachel and Elnary? Those names, Rachel and Elnary, just flow off the tongue. Which palace? Where are they? If they are standing with all these things behind them. Very nice. I've been there once before. Now, can you name the artist who is featured in this self-portrait with the bandaged ear? The ear? The ear? Okay, so what is the name of this fountain where the ladies are making a wish? Whoosh! Bloop! Next, This strapping young fellow. A beautiful icon. What is the name of this portrait? By Jan van Eyck. And then one that I am sure you are familiar with? No? What is the name of this 1632 portrait by Nicolaus Piquenoy? Then number 7 on our list. Name the Mexican artist of the recreated artwork. A striking resemblance. Now, those are your 7 questions, but there is a bonus, which can take your tally up 1 more point. What is the name of this famous painting? I hope you have enjoyed our journey into the world of art with our magnificent models who have recreated these gorgeous masterpieces. Good luck for the rest of the quiz. Right, we're into our next round, which is the car brands round. It's a quick fire 5-question round to test your knowledge of these different car brands. Right, let's get started. What do the letters BMW stand for? Which brand of car has been most closely associated with James Bond? Which car brand has been represented by the lion symbol since 1889? Which country invented Land Rover? And rounding up this quickfire round, which car did Mr. Bean famously drive? Well, there you go, petrol heads. I hope you've managed to get 5 out of 5 and drive your way up into pole position on the podium. Let's go into the next round before we get stalled on any more car puns. Well done, petrol heads. Welcome to the next round. Now, no bonus points for the smart Alec who can guess what this round is going to be about. That's right, it is world attractions. Now, let's just check in with some of you, find out how you are doing so far. Golden Calf milkshakes, I hope you haven't filled up too much so far and that your brains are still working. Woodstock & Co. I don't know any Woodstock joke. Afrikaans is plezierig. Ja, hoe gaan het daar in verenigen? Is jullie al lekker nog steeds? Okay, good. Right, good. Ocean's 13, I assume at this point you're still keeping up. Oh, yeah, okay, no need to gloat. All right, no need to gloat. Thank you. Fishhook's Finest. How's it going there on that side of the mountain? Is the internet getting there? Has the streaming been okay? It's been okay. Good. I just let's carry on with the round of questions. First up, in which city would you find this Roman Catholic minor basilica? Very nice, very nice. On to the next question. Where is this? Now, a question for 2 points. Name this building and where it is found. Next up, in what city is this found? It's a lovely fountain. Very nice. Oh, the thing coming out the fountain. Name this memorial and its location for 2 points. What is the name and location of this church? Next up, identify this famous bridge and its location. Next up, identify this site. Looks like a nice holiday island getaway. Or, oh no, I see. So next, where is this cathedral found? And then lastly, name this attraction and its location. And then, bonus point, how many of you have been to 6 or more of these attractions? Or you can just add a bonus point anyway, because the points don't matter. Well, tally up your points and your bonus points, and we're going to move on to the next round. The next round is the sports round. Lots of sports questions and sports trivia. So get your sports knowledge ready to become champions of the sports round. Okay, that's good. There we go. Okay, so let's go. Which team? Which team won the 2020 UEFA Champions League tournament? Which international rugby union team plays at Murrayfield? Now this is a multiple choice question. How many major golf championships has Tiger Woods won? 10, 15 or 20? With which sport would you associate Tom Brady? Who said he could float like a butterfly, sting like a bee? In which year did the British and Irish rugby team last tour South Africa? With which sport would you associate the Boston Celtics? How many points are scored off the green ball in snooker? Which city will host the 2024 Summer Olympic Games? And then lastly, who has won more Grand Slams, Serena Williams or Roger Federer? Our next round takes us back in time, back into biblical time, where the ancient emoji are used to describe biblical characters. Decode these ancient symbols to gain points for your team. You have 4 minutes. Your performance in this quiz rests on the last 2 rounds. Your progress so far you no need to gloat, Ocean's 13. So, we're United in Diversity, how are you doing? Have you been coming along well so far in the quiz? There's only 2 more rounds left to get your points up, and live in La Vida Lockdown? Oh, I sense that you have been inside, upside down, all of these questions and answers. Next, Eugene and Tracy are going to be taking us through the magical world of movies, where you need to guess the titles.
This is our very first movie quote of the evening, and it's from the 1930s, a really long time ago, but if you listen to the quote, it could well be said about 2020.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Movie quote number 2. Alright, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven ground, barring injuries, is 4 miles per hour. That gives us a radius of 6 miles. What I want from each one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and doghouse in the area.
Movie quote number 3.
Show me the money. Come on, Jay. Say it with me one more time, brother.
Show you the money?
Come on, Jerry. You can do better than that. Show me the money.
Yeah, show you the money.
No, not show you the money. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Yeah, Jerry. Come on. You can do better than that. Yell it, brother. Yell it.
Show me the money.
Louder, Jerry. Louder.
Show me the money.
Woo! Yeah, Jerry. You're still my agent.
Movie quote number 4.
Some people are worth melting for.
Movie quote number 5.
Hello, Poppet.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
movie quote number 6.
There's another opening in the engineering training program. A person with an engineer's mind should be an engineer. You can't be a computer the rest of your life.
Mr. Zelensky, I'm a Negro woman. I'm not gonna entertain the impossible.
And I'm a Polish Jew whose parents died in a Nazi prison camp. Now I'm standing beneath a spaceship that's going to carry an astronaut to the stars. Let me ask you, if you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
Movie quote number 7. Every night I lie in bed.
The brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million dreams, a million dreams.
I think of what the world could be.
A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take.
A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Movie quote number 8. Local is lekker.
Kyk vir hom so stewig in die oog en vra vir hom, waar na toe wil jy gaan?
Waar naartoe wil jy gaan?
Ek wil Joburg toe gaan, asseblief.
Okay.
Kyk vir hom so stewig in die oog, dan vra jy vir hom, waar na toe wil hy gaan?
Waar naartoe wil jy gaan?
Ek dink jy kan hoor nie, vra vir hom bietjie weer, stewig in die oog.
Naartoe wil jy gaan?
Ek wil Saldanha toe gaan.
En waar naartoe wil jy gaan?
Ek wil nie gaan nie.
Hy shame man. En waar naartoe wil jy gaan?
Nando's.
Quote number 9.
All right, pal. You need to start talking right now. Who are you? What are you?
I'm a hedgehog. I feel like that's obvious. Quote number 10. I see dead people.
Movie quote number 11.
Now, here's the plan. We get the war hand and we hold the world to ransom for
$1 million.
Movie quote number 12. Where you going, Eds? If you lived here, you'd be home by now. Come join the clown, Eds. You'll float down here. We all float down here.
Movie quote number 13.
Ma! Ma!
Bah, Ram, you.
Bah, Ram, you!
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Movie quote number 14.
Mike, you don't need a grenade launcher.
Yes, Marcus, but I want one.
So, we're just going to do a knock and talk. All our lives we've been bad boys, alright. Now it's time to be good men.
But who'd ever want to sing that song? Good man, what you gonna do? Huh?
Or maybe if you sang the song like you meant it, it would catch on. Now, knock and talk.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Movie quote number 15. So this is where my uncle lived?
Yes, sir. For the last 35 years of his astonishing life.
Boy, you kind of snuck up on me there.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
I see that. My name's Deeds.
I'm Emilio, sir. Your humble servant. We've reached the last movie quote for this year. Quote number 16. Tell me, do you have a room?
I do not know what a room is.
Zimmer.
Ah, a room.
That is what I've been saying to you, you idiot. Room. Zimmer. Does your dog bite?
No.
Nice dog. I thought you said your dog did not bite.
That is not my dog.
wow, like guys, we've, made it to the last round. You've done so well. So, like, now we've got some musical songs of musical compositions that you need to guess the artist and the name of the songs that we have renditionized for you. Here we go.
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see love and money just get by. Oh, I look from you, I drift away. I pray, I let you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything else, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. You got it. I've got my eyes on you.
Super trooper beats are gonna find me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you coming. Inside of me I felt alright, and it's gonna be so different when I'm on the stage tonight. Tonight the super trooper lights are gonna find me, shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Tonight the super trooper beats are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. But I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart and broke it here, made friends and lost them through this. And I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. And I'm on my way, Driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. 15 years old, smoking hand-rolled cigarettes. Probably shouldn't be singing that, right? I'm going to end it there.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it, no, you try to do the conga beat.
just to help us on our way. Come to teach us, then they leave us, and they find some other soul to save. See my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to the things that will bring you drama. Overseas, here we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK.
If you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. To discriminate only generates hate. When you hate, then you're bound to get irate.
Yeah,
This is what you demonstrate. That's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight.
take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, yo, yo.
People killing, people dying, children hurting, hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love?
Where is the love?
Where is the love?
Where is the love, the love, the love?
So strong.
Ba 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 ba. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Ba 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 ba. Bye 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 bye.
Congratulations, good knights, on completing your quest. Completing the quiz tonight. Thank you so much for participating, whether you've been in a video call together with a team or individually playing on your own. I hope that you have been entertained and challenged by our digital rendition of a quiz night. Now, I'm sure you're itching to get into the answers, and we're going to be running through them now. But first, as a host, I've sneaked in some bonus questions along the way that has a special host's prize for you. So, first up, in which round was the red dunce cap? It's down in the corner. It was just down over there, in there. Yeah. Do you remember? It was in Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Next, which round did my beard appear and then disappear? And then appear and then disappear. And appear and disappear. Were you watching closely? It was in World Attractions. Then, next, how old is a fifth grader? Oh, you thought that one wasn't going to come back? Yeah, how old is a fifth grader? 10, I believe. And then lastly, which character was my favorite to play in this quiz? Think back of all the fun characters who you've met along the way. Who was my favorite? Oh, that's right. The Recreations character. So, if you got those 4 questions correct, you are the lucky winner of free parking at Blue Route Mall out in the air for a year. Your prize is in the post. Well done. Now, let's get ahead and find out how many points of the 120 you have gotten right. We're going to go through the answers really quick, so if it's too fast for you, just hit pause, but let's see where you are in the points. First up, the answers for the illness emoji. Number 1, Black Death, then foot and mouth disease, TB, swine flu, yellow fever, Ebola, chickenpox, coronavirus, typhoid fever, and rubella. Let's move along to where is Ella? First up, she was in Dreyer'sdal Road, then Souffle Avenue, Firgrove Way, then Children's Way, then Walters Way. Spanskamot River Road was next, Boundary Road, Newton Drive, Kestrel, and finally Parish Road. Now going back to our 5th grader knowledge, first up, the answer is 1248. Second question, number 2, the first answer is 1248. Next, transpiration. Number 3, assonance. Then lawyer, social distancing, hexagon. Number 7 is growing, reproducing, feeding, moving, breathing, excreting, sensing. Yeah. Did you get all of that? Number 8 is who. Number 9, the Western Cape and Northern Cape, and finally, fats and oils. Ooh, we're blitzing through. How fast can you tick? Next up, people and places. First answer is Florence Nightingale, then Lewis Carroll, Winston Churchill, Florence, Orange, Quasimodo, Jordan, Zulus, Kinshasa, and Cleopatra. Coming to the recreations answers, the first painting is The Birth of Venus. Next, The Hall of Mirrors in the Palace of Versailles. Number 3, Vincent van Gogh, then Trevi Fountain in Rome. The portrait was Portrait of a Man. The next portrait was Portrait of a Young Woman. Number 7, Frida Kahlo. And the bonus question for the extra 9th point, Whistler's mother. Now strap in for the car brands round. 5 quick questions. Bavarian Motor Works, or I'll leave you to figure out that pronunciation. Number 2 is Aston Martin, then Peugeot, whichever you prefer, England, and a green Mini. Oh, did you write down green? Well, that could be contentious if there were judges involved, but there aren't, so give yourself the point. Let's carry on to the World Attractions answers. Now, some of these are for 2 points, so make sure you watch your marking. First question was Barcelona. Number 2, the Panama Canal. Number 3, Petronas Twin Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dubai is next. The Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Then the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. After that, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, Alcatraz, the Milan Cathedral is in Milan, And number 10, Machu Picchu, Peru. Moving swiftly onto our sports answers. The first answer is Bayern Munich. Number 2 is Scotland. Number 3, it is 15, American football. Then Muhammad Ali, 2009, basketball, 3 points in snooker, Paris, and Serena Williams with 23 versus Roger Federer's 20, at least at the time of recording, of course. Let's move on to decode the emoji of our biblical characters. First up is Adam and Eve, then Samson, Jonah, David, Moses, Elijah, Samuel, Abraham, the prodigal son, and rounding out the list with Noah. Coming to our second last round with the movies answers. First up, it was The Wizard of Oz, then The Fugitive, Jerry Maguire, Frozen, The Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Hidden Figures was next, The Greatest Showman, Oh Shucks, It's Schuster. Oh, that was a sneaky one. Sonic the Hedgehog, The Sixth Sense, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, It, Babe, Bad Boys for Life, Mr. Deeds, and the final one, The Pink Panther Strikes Again. And now, the final round of answers for the music round, with the song title and the original artist. First song, You Got It by Roy Orbison. Then Super Trooper by ABBA. Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran. Conga by Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Make sure you got all of that. Turn the Beat Around by Vicky Sue Robinson. Broken Halos by Chris Stapleton was next. Where is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas. And finally, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. So well done, everyone, and I'm sure this is now the moment that you have all been waiting for. The prize draw for the catered brunch for 10 people. And this is now for all the teams who have registered before the quiz night. So, we've got all the names here. Matt, Sam, do you see? All the names, all the names. Do you see? All the names. I want one of you to pick out a name. Oh, what have you got there, Sam? What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
A Smartie.
A Smartie?
Yeah.
And that? Oh, there's no team called Smarties. You eat that. And Matt, you eat that one. Okay, let's choose a name. What? Okay, who's going to choose? Okay, you got the Smartie first, so Matty, you choose. Choose any one of the names. Which one? It could be anyone. Anyone, which one? Choose one. No, Sammy. Okay, pick one out. Oh, you shouldn't look, because you can't always read. There we go. I mean, even though you can't read. Pick one out. Just one. Who is this? Let's go show the camera. Living La Vida Lockdown! Congratulations! You are the prize winners! Here comes the chair. Yay! Yay! Congrats, guys. You get a brunch catered for 10 people of your team or just 10 people that you know if your team isn't 10. Well done, and thank you everyone for joining along with this quiz. Thank you so much for participating, for surviving my jokes, and we'll see you next year. Let's say bye.
Bye!
Bye!